Hey everybody, my name's Lucar, and welcome to the first episode of the Blank Podcast. I'm here with Pantality, and Zndo or Ender. So, if you don't know us, I'm Lucar. I'm an Edica clone and Rachel Chromic's editor. You're supposed to say who you are, Panda.
Oh, I am a panda, and I make videos.
I'm Zndo. I'm Zndo. I'm Irving's editor, aka Irving Johnson.
Okay, we'll just cut the laughing out.
No.
Well, leave in the start of the laughing and then cut it. Alright?
Okay.
Alright. So basically, we've lined up a few things to talk about. This is our second take. We don't speak of episode 0. So yeah, let's just get into this. And the first thing we're talking about is the recently announced Nintendo Labo.
That shit's weird.
Like Panda is a Nintendo Labo enthusiast. Why did he mute?
Okay, sorry, I was just readjusting.
What?
What?
Okay, just go.
Just go.
Nintendo Labo? Okay.
Give us your opinions on Nintendo Labo.
I'm buying it day one.
Why?
I'm gonna make a video on it, building it. If I have money, of course.
But like, can you buy me?
What's the point?
It has a piano. It has a robot.
It's also cardboard that's being sold for $80.
It doesn't matter. That's cardboard. It makes it better.
But it's from Nintendo. It's Nintendo cardboard.
Nintendo cardboard.
It's the supreme of cardboard.
Yeah, exactly. It's like supreme. It's supreme cardboard, basically. It's like a supreme brick. You buy it, but you don't know why.
They can finally put all those Wii U boxes to good use.
You stole that joke off of Twitter, didn't you?
Yeah, like so. No. Yeah, you did. But basically, in my opinion, it's kind of like it's cool for young kids. I feel like, and people who like Lego, I feel like would enjoy it. But for me, it's like no, because it feels like that one thing you're gonna build and then you're just never gonna use it again. Like you're gonna be like, okay, I built it, I played it once.
If you got a cat, that cat's gonna sit in the boxes. It's just like, oof.
You stole that one off Twitter too.
Say, like, I thought you were saying like if you got a cat, like you just forget about the cat after a few days because you get bored of it and it starves. It's like oh I'm bored of this. It's like oh I'm bored of this cat. Who needs to feed it?
That just took a dark turn.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah, but basically, I think I could just imagine people in a boardroom like Reggie's like, okay, how are we supposed to sell Switches in 2018? Someone's like Super Smash Bros. They're like, no. Someone's like Animal Crossing. They're like, no. Someone else is like cardboard. Yes.
Reggie just looks at them like, great idea. You're hired.
Yeah, you get a raise.
But I feel like the cardboard.
I wish they had it identical to the original Google Cardboard commercial.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But I feel like the cardboard's gonna scratch up backs of the Switch really bad.
I have no idea what you just said. You just cut out like 80 times.
It's gonna scratch the Switch so much. Cause it's cardboard.
I know, like the dock already scratches it. Why won't this cardboard?
Yeah. Better be extra soft.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is that they're selling it. Well, I'm pretty sure like you can get the cardboard separately, or like you can get the prints separately. You don't need to buy their cardboard. Like there was an article about it. It's like, then what's the point of paying $80 for it if you can like print it yourself? Like, is it just if you're really lazy, so you'll pay like $50 extra? It's
like if you print it yourself. It's
I do. I am disappointed with the price.
It's gonna be paper.
And the games themselves are gonna be available digitally. Like, I don't know listening to that fishing game. Like, it feels like if you have to reel like that, wouldn't you break it? It's cardboard.
Yes. Like, I feel like some of that needs to be plastic. Is it not actually cardboard?
It just looks like it.
It's actually metal that looks like cardboard.
Metal. So like someone goes to hit them with someone with it as like a joke, and it's just metal.
It's flat out knocks them out.
It's very fragile though.
They have to go to the hospital. The person's skull is cracking. Like, what happened? Nintendo Labo happened.
Imagine someone robbing a bank with like the fishing rod.
Yeah, with the fishing rod. Everybody get down! And I'm like, are you holding a cardboard fishing rod? Smack someone in the head with it. Everyone down!
It starts bleeding. Everyone down.
Alright, so next up, monetization rules on the YouTubes. And how everyone's having a goddamn seizure about them. I don't I don't think they're that big a deal. It's like you can make you'd be making like a few cents like a video if you're a channel that small. Like if you don't meet those requirements, you're probably like an extremely small channel, right? Like me or Panda or
Like me.
Zndo with his amazing 60 subscribers.
Hell yeah, B.
Hell yeah.
But it feels like people are having an outrage, like, oh, I'm done doing YouTube. I have no reason anymore.
Yeah,
I've
actually seen people quit.
Yeah, I've seen people quit over a few dollars. It's like,
Honestly, once
YouTuber...
you're starting out YouTube, it's not for the money. It's just for having fun. Money is.
And I hate the argument that like people say, "Oh, I'm not gonna do this for free. Oh, this takes money, you know." Like, why are you doing it if you're just
YouTube's like investing.
It's like, yeah, basically, like, eventually you'll get money out of it. You might end up making more than you put in, but you might not.
Yeah, you can't rely on YouTube for your money.
But money should never be the goal. That should never be your end game.
It's like money is a side effect for doing YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, money is a side effect of being successful on YouTube. It should never be a reason to do YouTube. Like, and I honestly see a lot of people complaining about it. And when I try to give them my valid point of that, they're like, "Well, I don't want to do YouTube anymore because I'm not making money." I'm like, "What? You're $8 a month?" Like, and these are people that are making like less than 100 views per video.
Hell yeah.
Like, why do they care so
like
much?
me.
Like, I don't care. Like, I should have been monetized a long time ago because I submitted my review, but YouTube didn't review me. But like, I didn't care. I didn't care.
I was monetized at one point.
Same.
that was way back though.
Yeah, same.
And so like, I never had a video that blew up. So like, yeah, like the most views I have on a video is 2.5K. So I don't have like crazy channel views. I just like have a good.
Honestly, they're worried about the 1 pack of ramen they can buy.
Think of all the cup ramen for my $12 a year.
Oh my God.
I can buy like 6 of cup ramens.
I think this is actually a good move on YouTube's part, and it's a smart business decision. And I think like YouTube's kind of trying to fix things in 2018, even if it may not seem good at first. Like, I think this honestly could help with their monetization issues because this means they have less videos to sort through, so more bigger YouTubers will get monetized quicker. If their videos like with manual reviews.
Yeah, YouTube basically stopped the Adpocalypse 3.
I mean, no, they didn't, but
I mean, like, no, they're helping. It. They're helping.
I mean, actually, for me, like in my experience, a lot of YouTubers who I've seen were recently monetized. I'm seeing ads on their videos now.
Really?
Like, I've seen ads on PewDiePie's videos. I saw a 4-minute unskippable ad on PewDiePie's video.
Oh no!
And I'm not gonna complain because like he works really hard and he hardly ever gets monetized. But he's getting monetized now. I saw an ad on like Elvis the Alien's video, who obviously is someone who's probably gonna get monetized usually.
Edgy.
And I saw a video on like Colossal's Crazy's videos, like stuff like that. People who you wouldn't really expect to get monetized in the Adpocalypse, like they're fine now. I think I even might have seen an ad on H3H3's newest video. Like,
now just wait till we just start seeing ads on Erika's channel.
And another thing is, I highly doubt that this was their reaction to the Logan Paul controversy because they can't plan this out that fast.
Like, everybody just likes to connect it to Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Everybody just likes to connect it to Logan Paul, and everybody.
They're gonna blame him on this.
Yeah, they want to find someone to blame.
So
He's always on a witch hunt. Yeah, everyone's just so immature about it, and like I see grown adults not even thinking this through, throwing tantrums on Twitter. It's like, you're kidding me.
What's making me What's odd is that
I don't think Keemstar has a very bad approach to this. He's like telling everybody to quit. He's like, small YouTubers quit. This means YouTube hates you. It's like, what are you saying, Keem? It's like, I don't know. I think people. That's basically what all the small YouTubers think.
Keem has a weird approach to things. YouTube does.
Yeah.
Keem's an idiot and a bad person, but he's an entertaining idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what was up next on the chopping block?
The Tide Pod memes.
No. Well, okay. The order we have it in is All right. First meme we're gonna talk about is the Ugandan. Because that's getting so out of hand.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna let you guys talk more because. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys talk more because I talked like the whole entire time last time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You did. Fight me.
Stop bullying me.
So it was a good meme at first, but the one time I go into VR chat, it's just a bunch of screaming kids.
Yeah, like it was funny at first, so like other like mainstream people were using it as well. Like I think that's for all memes. They'll die when like once they get on the news or something.
Yeah.
Basically, like there's this one kid in my school who I was like walking like up on the lunch line. I wanted to see what was for lunch, and he grabbed my arm like, "Do you know the way?" And I was like, "Yeah," and then he let me cut him in line.
You should have
And
smacked
he's
him.
like, "Yes, my brother," and I was like, "No, but like I wanted to cut him in the lunch line." So he was like, "Yes, my brother," and I was like, "Okay," but like I
Oh.
got to cut the lunch line that day, so I'm not
Oh.
complaining. The Ugandan Knuckles meme did me well, but it's also annoying as hell.
It
It
is.
is.
It can be funny at sometimes.
It was very funny the first
Yeah,
time I
I think
saw it.
when it's actually in VR chat, it's funny.
Yeah.
And when it's actually like the VR chat thing, I think it's like it just depends on context it's using. It was just like some random kid just on the street, like, "Do you know the way?" to like strangers. It's like, dude, shut up.
It's because of the
Like-
knuckles. Like the knuckles look so stupid, and then you have the person saying like, "Do you know the way?" in a Ugandan accent. Like it's just funny. In VR.
Yeah.
It's funny, but like it's just being like just shoved into the ground, like most memes at this point are, by like just everyone.
People
Like,
were
all these
calling
other
that
people.
meme really racist because it was making fun of Ugandan people.
It's so dumb.
But then like
Yeah.
the creator.
So dumb. People just like to get offended for the sake of getting offended.
It's a meme. Like
It's like, ooh, look, something I can get offended at. Let's attack it.
it's like just a meme. Like why you gotta ruin everything? Fucking
It's the same
Tumblr.
situation with the racist Pepe meme.
Yeah.
Like, the whole racist Pepe thing.
Like,
I mean, I don't even want to talk about the Pepe meme because it's long dead.
It's
Yeah.
dead.
yeah. Oh god, Pepe is absolutely dead.
Didn't like
You know-
they mark it as like a something. I remember reading something about it, like
Of course.
being a hate symbol or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But that's like something. A meme that's worse right now is Tide Pod.
Yes.
Oh,
Tide Pods.
yeah.
Tide Pod's here.
Like, have you seen like people are tweeting pictures of Tide Pods and like stories locked up?
I know. I saw
No, it's like what do they expect? What do they expect? Someone to just like rip open a bag of Tide Pods and be eating them? Like what the
they
hell?
do look very delicious though.
Kids are gonna be selling them like
Tasty,
drugs.
tasty.
Kids are gonna
Wasn't this a meme from like 2013 originally?
I know.
Yeah. BuzzFeed like made a video about it like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was an old meme though. I don't like. I never understood why
I
it
don't
came
get
back.
it. Like memes when they're brought back are what?
Honestly, memes die. They should.
It feels
stay
like
dead.
deja vu.
Yeah, it's like the Bleach meme, but that
Yeah,
Yeah, the bleach meme. Yeah, exactly.
like go drink a bottle of bleach.
It's like no one's gonna though, except for like one guy,
That
and then
One
one
guy
guy
who's-
does it, and they just
probably
completely
for-
go insane and lock him up.
exactly. It's like having 18-year-olds and up buy it is gonna make it any better. It's like imagine like someone
they're the
just
ones
like
doing
like,
it.
Yo, can you grab? No, it's like someone that is to their kid like, yo, can you go grab some? And then they can't because they don't have ID. They buy some goddamn laundry detergent.
they buy the rip-off version.
It's honestly kind of sad.
Tide
Buy
sticks.
Tods.
Tide Pods. No, Tide sticks.
No, and then like this kid is like brought back to his house by the police, and his mom answers the door. "Ma'am, I'm sorry. I caught your son with Tide Pods." She starts bawling. Like, what did I do wrong as a mother?
I feel like kids are gonna start selling Tide Pods as drugs, like behind stuff, like behind the
Yeah,
library.
like behind the school. But yeah, like
Behind
in
the
the back of
school.
the library during like recess.
You want some Tide Pods?
You got the stuff? Yeah, I got a I
Got
got you
pods.
the rare Beyblade. I got you the Beyblade.
Actually, in my school, there was kids who sold Beyblades like during recess. It was just
No, yeah,
In
in second grade, there were these little like I don't know if you guys knew these. They were like these little figurines, and they came in like they're like trash can. They came in these little trash can things, and kids at my school sold them like drugs, and they're like these little plastic figures, and they would like deal them like at recess. And if they got caught, they'd like run from the teachers because we weren't allowed to sell stuff at my school.
I hated those, and I was a drug dealer in my elementary school, but with candy. Like everyone knew me. Like, hey,
oh yeah, everybody does that at my school with Jolly Ranchers.
Nah, I saw like Mexican
like
spicy
there's this one girl who has a there's this one girl who has a 5-pound bag of Jolly Ranchers, and she deals them off like drugs.
25 cents really each.
Funny.
I remember these like really they're those I can't the rubber bands that are like in a shape. People are all crazy about
silly bands.
Silly bands. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a big thing at my school, but I never cared. You don't know this rubber band bracelet? The rainbow looms were so big at my school. Like, this kid paid my friend $40 for one.
Because
he used to be really good at making
Whoa.
Yeah,
$40.
No, but that's a lot for like a rubber band bracelet.
Yeah.
Like in third grade, that's a lot of money.
That just
yeah.
One time I saw
balling
like,
if you have 40.
Like what?
One time I started selling fake Pokemon cards and like some kid was I didn't know they were fake back then, okay? But like one kid saw this like fake rare Pokemon card I had and he's like, I'll give you $20 for it, and I gave it to him for $20.
Oh my god.
So I basically was a scammer back then. Selling fake Pokemon cards.
I didn't know they were fake.
I didn't know they're fake. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. So you don't get in a lawsuit.
Winkety, winkety, and then you get arrested for dealing fake Pokemon cards. You get arrested for that, like for fraud.
Yeah.
The guy you sold them to is listening to the podcast right now.
Oh no.
He's listening to the podcast. He just hunts you down.
I just hear a knock on my door right now. I'm just
wait. So you're telling me people can get arrested for selling fake Yeezys?
Yeah, I think so. If the company sues them.
Yeah, that's a scam.
Oh, then I know a lot of people I could get arrested.
Yeah. Jesus, Lucar, chill.
And fake Supreme. No. Watch out. If you sold fake Yeezys and I know about you, watch out. Gotta get some brownie to the police.
Oh no.
So let's get back on topic here.
Yeah. What's next?
The somebody touching my spaghetti meme is the last of.
Honestly, that was a good meme.
Yeah, it was a really good meme.
It kind of, and it had an okay death. It never went too far. It started to get to that point.
It never went too mainstream.
It really didn't.
Yeah, it fell off a cliff and just. Its remains are just scattered everywhere.
It got pushed off the cliff by a Ugandan knuckles eating Tide Pods.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then a janitor mopped up with the mop up a mop made of Tide Pods. No, the mop
made of spaghetti.
Like a dead Ugandan.
A dead Ugandan.
And then he mopped and he soaked in the blood with the dead Ugandan knuckles.
There really isn't much to say about that meme, though.
I really genuinely do. What?
There really isn't much to say about that meme, though, because someone touched a man's spaghetti.
Yeah, I know, right? How dare they?
When someone. I mean, there were some instances where people were annoying with it because I'm just in the middle of a conversation. He just came in and he was like, "Somebody touch on my spaghetti." You're like, can you shut up? Shut up! I'm not trying to start anything. You don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. Chill. Alright, next up is the mini direct.
Well, y'all hyped for it.
Why did everyone go silent? Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
I can't wait to throw my Joy-Cons at the wall. For
I can't wait for the new Dark Souls.
I really don't want to play Dark Souls. That game looks incredibly difficult. I know someone who streams it a lot.
It's just such a good game. It's worth the difficulty. There's some games that are just so difficult that I don't think they're worth it.
Honestly, there's gonna be news articles saying kids throwing their Joy-Cons because of Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Child
but
jumps out of window with Nintendo Switch while playing.
I guess it could be like Zelda 2 if anyone here's played that. I doubt it, but Zelda 2 is a very difficult game, but it's such
not
a
that hard.
rewarding ending
It's-
once you finish it.
Mhm. Like Dark Souls, you feel so accomplished whenever you beat a boss. Or like even just a tough area of enemies, you feel so accomplished.
So Lucar,
It's like a
you
drug.
played
It's
Dark
my
Souls
mom's favorite
before.
game.
You played Dark Souls before,
I've
right?
played all three.
Really?
I've played all three.
Wow.
So is there like a hard mode?
I haven't.
Like a
No,
harder mode?
there's no difficulty meter. It's all.
That would have been
Wow.
funny, like a harder mode.
I mean, like I'm definitely streaming Dark Souls Switch. Like I hope it's a success. I hope it's a success so the other two can get ported, or like just more From Software games
I
in
can
general.
just see you now
Like
throwing
imagine
the
if they put like
Joy-Cons.
imagine if they like we're just like ha Sony, it's ours now. And they or they somehow acquire the rights to Bloodborne and they put it on Switch. Like that would be insane.
Oof arena.
For
But
real.
like PS4 has the rights to Bloodborne, so
Why
Yeah.
is PS4 such being stupid? Like they're not
How?
working with.
did you just
Nintendo.
say why is PS4 such being stupid?
Yes?
Why is you such no speak English?
I know speak English. Are you Ugandan? Do you
Stop!
know the way?
No, Panda, please kick him from the call. Panda, please kick him from the call.
No, please. I'm the one recording.
Yeah, he's the one recording.
Fight me.
No, you're right.
But why is honestly why? God damn it! Why is PS4 being really dumb? Like they're not
How?
teaming up with Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
They're not like
I don't
porting
know.
stuff over.
Well, remember they
Yeah, like
Sony and Nintendo
yeah, but the thing
have
is
been,
that they made a deal. Yeah, but
they've been rivals
Sony's
for a while.
not really because
Because
yeah,
they
in the
try to
past
be
they were, but
fancy.
Sony's goal right now. But Sony's goal right now is to outsell Xbox. Like Xbox is honestly fading out. Like since Nintendo is rising up and Sony's staying strong, Xbox is kind of fading out.
That's why
Yeah.
Because they said that the X is going to be their last console anyway. But if Sony wants to financially finish them off, like if they were to bring some of their games to the Switch, Xbox would be done.
Yeah, true.
So like,
Yikes.
Wait,
because a lot of the people who don't have a PS4 have a.
Wait,
Yeah.
so the Xbox X is the last console from Xbox? No.
Yeah, because when
Is
it
that
was still
fact?
called the Scorpio. Yeah, when it was still called the Scorpio, I think like the head of Xbox said something like that. He was like, we just want to build on the Xbox One. They don't want to. Which annoys me. Like, I think they might be making maybe more versions of the Xbox, which is a really dumb financial decision.
The Xbox XX.
Oh
Double.
boy.
The Xbox One XXX Tentacion. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tentacion.
Tentacion.
Tentacion. Tentacion.
Oh, now I can't pronounce it.
Tentacion? Something like
Yeah,
Yeah,
me neither. Tentacion?
Tentacion.
What y'all think the next Nintendo console is gonna be like after the Switch? Or yeah.
That is a good question, and I really don't
I
know.
don't know. When do you guys think they're gonna kill the 3DS?
Probably like around
Huh.
next year or 2020.
I'd say 2019. Because
Really?
I think it needs to be killed. Honestly, but it's not a competitor for the Switch. There are a lot.
The 3DS
One,
is still
it's not a
selling
competitor
strong.
for the Switch.
They gotta have.
It is, but it's slowing down, and they have like I think 1 or 2 Nintendo games ready, and there's a total of 12 3DS games in development right now.
They
Like,
gotta
literally
at
12.
least have Smash for the Switch before they kill off.
Yeah.
Kill it off.
They gotta port Smash.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying 2019 because I think Smash is gonna come out in late 2019.
Smash.
Late 2019.
I think
I mean-
I'm actually going to die if Smash does get released at E3.
I think Erica's
I'll
gonna die as
cry.
well.
I
Everyone's
almost
gonna
cried
die.
when they were releasing Bayonetta 2 or 3, I think. I think it's 2.
I cried
Not
when
sure.
Zelda won Game of the Year.
Right.
They were so
I wanted
happy.
Odyssey to win.
Why?
Well, okay, I think I enjoyed Odyssey more, but like I think honestly Breath of the Wild deserved to win because it's probably like it was a more impactful game
Yeah.
Yeah.
than
Like
Odyssey.
I'm not hating on Odyssey, but like it was a fun game, but it's not enough. Like I 100% completed it like in 60 hours.
Odyssey is my favorite game. Odyssey's my favorite
Of
game of
all
all time.
time, man.
All time. Like
Yeah.
you beat out Mario Galaxy? How dare you?
Galaxy wasn't my
I don't
favorite
think you
before
played
this.
enough games.
My favorites. My favorites. I mean, gameplay wise, not in other senses.
Oh.
Purely gameplay wise.
Yeah, Odyssey had really good
I mean,
controls.
Yeah.
like honestly, controlling Mario was like the most fun I've had controlling in a game, and like I loved Cappy. Like how you can do all those moves with him. Like I thought that was.
You think
I like that
Nintendo-
more than the capture.
You think
Yeah.
Nintendo might release Odyssey too?
Odyssey 2?
2?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, but I could see them. I want them to do a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild, like they did with Majora's Mask, because that game was still amazing. Like
What
I
was the
think if
sequel for
Nintendo does
Majora's
that, if
Mask?
Nintendo does that, I'm saying like Majora's Mask is a sequel to Ocarina of Time.
It
It was a direct sequel.
Yeah.
That was very
They
interesting.
use
that they did
all the
that.
same assets and stuff. I think it makes more sense because they do that with every. They have one direct sequel and then they have a whole new game. So there's not only 2 Zelda games a decade.
But like, what would
It'll be
the
smarter.
Breath of the
It'll be
Wild
smarter
sequel?
financially, and the fans would love it. A Breath of the
What
Wild sequel?
Yeah,
I'm
what would
not
it
sure.
be
We should make a
about?
whole we could do a whole podcast about.
Like,
I know,
that's
right?
That could go deep.
maybe like
It really could.
the champions come back to life or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
One final fight with Ganon, where all of them are alive.
Another fight with Ganon.
Another
How
fight.
are they gonna bring Ganon back though?
Well, no. I think it would be interesting to have it set in the past,
Or
like with
it,
the champions.
no, it could be like
I think that would be kind of
so
interesting.
after Ganon gets
But they would never
defeated,
do that.
Ganon gets defeated, and like some other evil person comes in. It's like, oh
Yeah, like we could see someone that's not freaking Ganon or Ganondorf. As a villain.
Yeah.
a new original bad guy.
How many Zelda games have you played, Lucar?
Okay, I haven't finished many, but I've played. Okay, so I've played Zelda 1, I've played Zelda 2, I've played A Link to the Past, I've played Link's Awakening DX on the 3DS. I didn't play the original. I've played Skyward Sword, like 15 minutes of Twilight Princess, Wind Waker HD, Ocarina of Time, or I didn't finish Ocarina of Time, but I finished Majora's Mask. Obviously Breath of the Wild.
Majora's Mask is a really difficult game though, with that
And
timer.
I played about 15. I played about 15 minutes of Spirit Tracks.
Since
So
like
that's
I feel like after you play Majora's Mask, every other Zelda game is way easier without the timer because
I think, in my opinion, Majora's Mask is one of the best Zelda games.
it is like it's actually one of my favorite. It might be my favorite.
Probably, I've played about half of it, so I can't really call. But like,
was
I
I
want to
played
finish
it.
it so bad.
Was I the only one who was scared of the moon when they were younger?
Yes, I was.
Like that
I
gave
was
me
like,
nightmares.
whenever I looked up, like after playing that game, when I was little. I like looked up at the moon and I was like so scared that it was just gonna be coming towards us and I was gonna see a face and I was like, ah.
The moon
That
turned
wasn't scary.
The moon turned sideways and you just see a face. Oh man, that's actually scary.
I mean,
Like-
so Sebastian like Spike Group is giving me his 3DS, so I'm definitely gonna get Majora's Mask when I
Like-
get that.
Did you play Majora's Mask HD or the original?
I played HD.
I played the original at first, and I could not play it because the saving system was so complicated and hard. So I just decided to go to the HD version. It was much easier.
Yeah, I've played the original. Like that's like the one time I've held a controller. Yeah.
Ooh. I got my original. It was on the Wii shop.
Guys, I just realized that Nintendo was planning this Nintendo Labo thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wonder.
Of course they were.
I wonder how long.
I think that's
I
the
wonder how long
only
it was like.
that's the only reason the Joy-Con has an AR camera.
That's the only reason we got the mini direct because they were gonna announce this. Everybody was gonna expect it, and we were gonna get this ad.
It
It would
Like,
be
that's the only reason we got the mini direct.
It would be it kind of would be a game, not really a game changer, but it would be really nice if they could use VR with that though. But they never did it. Problem.
Use what? I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, we don't know
VR.
yet. We don't know
If
yet.
they made it into VR.
They might be still planning, B.
Yeah. Like that's a thing. Like, but the thing is, could you make it VR with such big a screen?
I mean, you could.
No, I don't think Switch VR wouldn't work, in my opinion. Like, I don't think it would be too good. Like, I think Nintendo should make a dedicated VR. Like, they should try another Virtual Boy, basically.
No.
Like, if Nintendo or no, well, I mean, I know Nintendo doesn't like giving stuff to other people, but I feel like if Nintendo were to make a deal with like HTC or something, like, imagine that. Because
No,
like,
I can't.
I mean, I don't think they'd ever put anything Nintendo on a system of theirs though. Like, they wouldn't do that. But if they ever do, I think that would be a really smart decision.
What if Nintendo steps into the phone business and they make their own phone?
I would not buy that, personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. It would. Yeah, I doubt they would ever do that.
Hey, you never know. They're like.
But they are. They really do. Like, Japan is into mobile.
Back then, I forgot who was
in
it.
In the early 2010s, they would have.
No, back then,
Oh, yeah.
there's someone said they were never gonna release like mobile games, but then look, we got like
Where they are now.
Super Mario Run, we got Fire Emblem.
I think Mario Run is like literally like probably one of the best mobile games out there.
It was fun. I wish
I never played it.
I didn't pay for the.
I got the
But
cracked
it's a fun
version.
game. What?
I got the cracked version just to play it. I'm like, I'm not paying.
Don't admit that on a stream on a.
I'm admitting
podcast,
that. Fight me. Nintendo ain't gonna sue me.
Yes.
I just get a cease and desist letter right now.
Do not say anything else. Do not say anything else.
Yeah, well,
right now.
Nintendo's known for doing cease and desist.
Yeah, they're known.
I know. Wait, how long has the podcast gone so far?
31 minutes.
Oh God.
Okay, lit. Why? 31 minutes of incoherent.
I know, right?
31 minutes of Lucar not letting us talk.
BRB, I have to pee. You guys should entertain the plucks and thoughts. Alright.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
So, Panda.
And he just sits there just to let us talk.
Yeah. So, Panda.
So Zndo.
What do you think about the Nintendo Switch overall?
It could be better. I just hope it really should have had YouTube and Netflix, all of the things,
I mean,
and a browser.
There is rumors that they're adding the next system update.
They better.
They better. You got your
Like,
gun ready.
they really better.
You got your gun ready. You're heading. You're heading to the HQ of Nintendo.
Got my what?
You're heading to. You got your Glock ready.
Got my Glock.
Honk honk.
Stop.
Honk,
Honestly,
Yeah, what are we talking about?
What's your opinion on the Switch overall?
Huh?
What's your opinion on the Switch? Like,
in my opinion, it's one of the best consoles Nintendo's ever released.
You've been saying best too much.
Best.
Stop abusing me.
No, go back to your closet or basement.
Basement. I'm in the basement, bro. Rachel hasn't freed me yet.
Basement, bruh.
What, Rachel?
Well, no, didn't she say she in that tweet?
She said she's going to free me, not that she did.
At 1K.
I'm going to.
Yeah, at 1K, she's gonna free me.
That's
Free
just
Lucar at
more
1K.
reason to get you to 1K. Everyone goes up to Lucar. Like right
Link in
now.
description, babies.
Like right now. Or I'm gonna pop under your bed with a Glock. Pew pew.
Glock 9, B. He's gonna pull a Glock 9 out of his poke.
I'm gonna pull a Glock 9 out of my dick thickness.
God.
Now you have to bleep that. Good job. Now you actually have to.
No, I don't.
Panda, that wasn't. Panda, was that necessary? Panda, we need to have a little talk, Panda. Panda, we need to have a little talk about what's okay and what isn't for a podcast. Panda. I'm gonna say panda after everything I say panda.
Panda.
Panda. Okay, let's chill. So basically, did we ever talk about correct? Yes, we did.
Yes,
we did.
So if everybody couldn't tell, we're relatively new to podcasting, at least.
Oh yeah.
We'll get.
How are we doing? How are we doing for our first episode?
Terrible.
How do you guys think we're doing? You two.
Terrible.
You think we're doing terrible? Yeah, we probably. I mean, we were good for a while there until I left and came back, and now we're.
Now we're just off track.
Yeah, when you left, me and Panda were just saying our names like over and over.
He's just like panda. You're just like Ender.
Zndo.
Just sitting there for like sitting there in minutes. Ender, Zndo, and he's like Pantality. And I come back and I'm just hearing this and I'm just sitting here silently, just like it's like a cult ritual.
That's funny.
It's a ritual. You just hear thunder. You're like boom. A boom.
No, I just hear like chimes.
The face cam turns on for both
shaking.
of us and we're levitating.
And your head just turns all the way around. You just start like shaking violently.
I want someone to animate this really bad now.
Now someone has to animate this.
Someone will once. I'm getting my hopes too high.
I will pay someone to animate. No, I won't. I honestly won't.
Lucar,
but if you want to do it, go ahead.
Lucar, how you have money if
Maybe
you're
I'll
in the
do
basement?
it. What?
Lucar, you can draw?
No.
Oh,
No.
No.
I used to think I could, but I can't.
You think you could? You thought?
I used to think. You thought?
You thought?
Alright, so anyway.
I have.
Anyway, yeah.
I have an idea.
What?
What's your idea?
A little idea to pitch that maybe, I don't know. You guys have never heard me say this, but wouldn't it be interesting if we were in a draw pile while we were doing this podcast?
Drop pile?
Yeah, it's a it's a thing where you invite your friends to a drawing board and you can just draw whatever you want on it.
Huh.
Maybe next episode, or
that would be interesting, and we could have like the logo in the corner while we were just drawing. That would give them something to look at.
What if we kind of did that like live, like when we do the live?
Yeah.
Episode? So we're thinking just watching it. Every 5 episodes, we'll do a live episode, so like we can kind of interact with chat and maybe do some cool stuff. Oh, yeah.
Maybe do some cool stuff.
We're thinking too much
Maybe
ahead.
cool
We're
thinking too much
but yeah,
ahead.
draw pile.
Please stop making fun of me or damaging my self-esteem.
I thought it was already damaged because of Rachel.
No, it is. You're just making it worse.
You should tell the story how you're in the basement.
Yeah.
Nah, that'll happen. That's already happened on a stream.
So y'all think it's a good time to end it?
How far in are we?
40.
We're like, please end this now.
40 minutes. I say it's a good time.
Alright, 40 minutes? Alright, well maybe this is just our first cast. So, yeah, maybe we should. I think we're kind of running out of things to say. So,
yeah, we are.
tell us all how you
We're
think we did in the
introverted
comments.
bastards.
If you shut up, I'm trying to. I'm trying to outro. Alright, so if you are on YouTube, tell us how you think we comment, and if you make sure to hit us with that follow YouTube and subscribe if you did enjoy. Make sure to check out all our channels, Twitters, and everything. My name's Lucar, and we'll see you next time.
We never talk about the fourth host.